My baby's busy. What'd you say, baby?
I said if there wasn't always something to do, I wouldn't always be busy.
That is very true. So of course the rains have just started again. And if you can see all the leaves blowing, they're saying that we're supposed to get high winds within the next, the next 36 hours. So that's really got me worried now because we have some big trees. And the ground is so saturated. Like, I'm not kidding, I feel sick to the stomach with worry right now. But the ground is just sodden. Like it's, well, we've had like over a week of rain non-stop, literally. Like the other night, it didn't start raining at all, did it, the other night? Like it rained all night.
And all the next day.
And all
what, yesterday? All day yesterday?
It's rained every day this week. But it rained all night and all day, like non-stop, and then it would rain like pretty heavy, and then all of a sudden it would like be really, really heavy, wasn't it?
Yeah,
like
waves.
Like it was.
Just be go to just like a constant mist that there's always
rain. And then just pour out of nowhere. Like, oh my god. So Stephen has just done the front. Look at this. Look how nice it looks now. It's all been done. Oh my gosh. Thanks, baby. Look at that now.
Tackle the mold in the pool pump house now.
Yeah, and then so the pump house, we just had the whole pump house all revamped. And we have a brand new filter put in, a huge, big, massive filter. And within just a couple of days, because it was fine when they were here the other day, I didn't notice all that.
It's just like everything's doing it right now.
But
all the concrete and the decking, everything's going moldy and black. And
yeah.
Because it's damp all the time.
Yeah, it's just
nothing has had a chance
to dry
in
nope.
over a full week. Like,
yeah, yeah.
Not like.
But it's just.
You can hang a towel out if it's wet, and within 5 days later it'll still be damp. It's just there's no drying.
Yeah, I don't have
100% humidity in there all the time.
I don't have a dryer. I dryer because I like to air stuff out on the line, right? But I did a wash the other day because I haven't done a wash in a few days. So I had to put it in the house and try and dry it in the house, which is it's all dry now. But I might have to get a freaking dryer. I might have to.
Everything when you get rain like this long, everything has to be ventilated. Everything
yeah.
airflow or fans, or at least you've got to trying as best you can. Other than if you got air conditioning, you're good. But
which we have.
But we don't run it 24 hours a day.
No, we don't.
We only run it on dehumidifier. We don't run air on it. Rarely do we run air conditioning.
Yeah.
Because the dehumidifier keeps it beautiful and cool.
Yeah. The beautiful thing though, the beautiful thing about this weather is it's cool.
I say that's the sacrifice. You get beautiful, cool 22 degrees and 23 degrees, but you sacrifice
I wouldn't be surprised if it's around
weather.
19, 20 right now. I wouldn't be surprised if it's around 19, 20 degrees right now. But it feels so nice, you know, because we're used to it being like in the 30s.
Temperatures are up. I said if it was bright blue and sunny, and these were the temps, like part of the year, it'd be beautiful. But
yeah.
It is what it is.
But look at the front of the house now. Look, see? That looks pretty good, eh? Oh, it looks so nice. Then once we get it all tidied up and get our tables and chairs and everything all set up, and yeah. So you see now it's kind of like a steady rain. So it's like just a steady rain now. And then it'll be like this wave. I don't know if you can see. Let me turn. You see all this? That's all rain coming down, heading down the mountain again. That's all that all is. It's all rain. And you can see it up here too. Look. You see, it's all like misty and that. That's rain. You can hear it hitting tika trees when it gets really heavy. But I just pray to God we don't get any high winds. Because they're saying we could get high winds. So, God, please no. But yeah. Pool looks beautiful. It's all been re-grouted. Had all the benches and seats all redone. But if you look on, get that all. See, this is mold. You can't help it. It's so damp and wet and nothing dries. My carambola tree, I prayed a carambola tree. But yeah, it's just, the ground is so saturated right now. Like, yeah. So, let's just pray to God that, oh, it looks so much nicer. Thanks, darling. It looks nice and clean, and yeah, it looks really good. It's awesome. All right, guys, I'll give you an update what's going on. So, but
wet cuts, and this is like pretty much countrywide apparently too.
Oh yeah, well yeah, but Guanacaste is the worst hit in the Central Valley apparently.
Yeah, the Pacific side is the worst, but when they have warnings both. They had a little bit lighter warnings in the other half of the country. And it's almost literally half down the middle.
Yeah.
But I see they upgraded our side to red the other day, but I don't know why.
Well, we're still on red alert. Yeah, we're still under red alert now. I can't believe they closed the airport. Like they got the airport.
The pool was literally the defense 2 meters, which is about 6 feet, and the pool was literally 3 feet of water. It was all rain.
Yeah.
Like we had it.
And that was just in a couple of days.
Yeah.
That was just in a couple of days.
Like 2, maybe 3 days.
It was in a couple of days. That's all it was. It was like in a couple of days because Ken had been.
Yeah.
And there was nothing in it, and he came 2 days later, and it was up to the shallow end.
Yeah, the water met pretty much right the floor of the shallow.
Yeah, that's right, and that was in 2 days.
Like 3 feet of water.
Because it was Saturday he came, and then he came back Monday, and it was
The storms were going up the whole, like Central America, Mexico, Nicaragua. I guess they've had just crap with it because there's been.
Well, it's that storm Sarah. It's that
Yeah.
that's what it is. It's this system, and it's covering all of Central America, but it's moving
there,
really
apparently.
slow,
Yeah.
like really, really slow.
What our weatherman tells us, which we watch.
That's yeah. Oh, this looks so much. That looks great.
I'll get that outlook covered.
Nice and clean and fresh. Thank you, darling. It looks really good. Looks really, really good.
I say a lot of it was just dirt. It's a lot of dirt.
Yeah.
You get a lot of dust and
In the dry season.
rain. We've had a window put in, a door put in.
Yeah.
This one needs to be washed down really good, but
Yeah.
get them off.
Right.
You can see where all the dust and that's all. See, it's not very clean.
Yeah.
And you can see the side of this one.
Yeah.
It's really bad. So I'm not doing it right.
No, that's good. All right, guys. So there's a little update. That's what's going on. So yeah. So anyway, hopefully by Monday, fingers crossed, the worst of it will be over with.
Whoa, it gets a couple of things. As much as the heat gets hot, but it'd be nice to get a couple of days of sun, just to get a couple of days of drying up.
Yeah.
It's wonderful.
Yeah. It's hard to get anything done outside. It's just you can't.
Well, we pressure wash the deck and pressure wash the concrete, and it all needs to be done again.
Well, yeah. And the other thing too is, and what's the other thing about this weather? The mud.
Oh yeah, you track mud.
And the problem is the mud here is like it's like this red clay.
Yeah.
And I swear to God, you can't get it out.
No.
Like you cannot get it out.
Wash these in a separate wash, or it gets on everything. See, it stains.
But
It
this
actually-
is
it
like
actually stains.
this mud here, and I swear, if you're walking over like concrete surfaces or tiles, especially if you've got like a non-slip tile, good luck getting it off. Like even Ken, our neighbor up there, he put a tile down around his pool.
Yeah.
It's all brand new. He's going to change it, and the guys, it's not their fault, but you know the guys, it's got all the red clay on this brand new tile, and they cannot get it out. It's a freaking nightmare. Like, so that's the other thing, you know, like when you're walking around, you got to make sure.
We don't have a paved. We have a dirt road. You go
Yes.
walking a dirt. Even if it stays wet afterwards, you're tracking it. If you don't think about it, you're tracking it everywhere.
So the front of our property here is, we've left it natural. The reason being is because, like you see a lot of properties, they gravel. Now you put this membrane underneath and it's perforated, so it does have like holes and everything for the water to seep. But I just don't like it because to me it causes more restriction for the water to be absorbed into the ground. That's why we left it as natural and we didn't gravel it all. So that way, I mean, you can see here, and this.
I did gravel like that. I didn't put plastic.
No, that's right. And so like here, you see we got puddles and everything, and this is just the ground. Steve put some gravel up here, but there's nothing underneath it. It's just gravel, right? The same with at the side.
You get weeds come through it,
But he elevated.
it is what it is here.
I mean, he elevated in the front of the house, like he put some soil and everything in there and kind of elevated up to keep the water running away from the house and put gravel in there. But there's nothing else underneath it. Like there's no membrane or anything like that. So then at least the water can seep. But I would rather have this. I mean, as much as the white gravel looks nice and everything, when we get weather like this, I would rather have the ground like this so that the water's got somewhere to go as opposed to it having some restrictions.
It finds its own natural paths. And
Exactly.
if you have the plastic, if it doesn't saturate quick enough, I don't think. That's just my opinion.
Well, I know. I think
we like it looking like a
Yeah.
lawn, kind of natural. There's so many places here. The whole property's gravel.
Yeah.
And it's okay. Like our property down there.
Well, it just looks sterile.
And it's nice.
It looks
nice and
sterile.
It's easier to keep neat. But yeah, I'm
No.
not keen on it. Having
I mean, whatever. Each to your own, you know. But like I said,
I might sometimes like to have this driveway bit, maybe have it dug out a little bit and gravel or something. It might be nice, but just generally
gravel.
speaking, I like the grass and the green.
yeah. Well, it's here because in the dry season it just.
And the thing is here too. This kind of rain. This is a phenomenon to happen to start with. And rainy season, you get heavy rain, but it's not like this every day, all day long, and all night long.
For over a week.
And we get like 6 months of no rain basically.
Yeah.
So you don't.
I know, because I said in 5 months we'll all be crying for rain.
Yeah, that's right.
We'll be crying for rain. You know what I mean?
This is the first time that I've kind of wanted to stop raining. It is, because I love the rainy season.
But yeah, we do like the rainy season.
But the problem is this has been dangerous for people. It's not good. The rivers overflow and people get flooded. And
Yeah, it's terrible what's been going on.
Crocodiles swimming down the downtowns of some of the places. And
Yeah, there's been crocodiles on the streets and that, and people have lost homes, and it's terrible. Like, yeah, it's heartbreaking, you know, like some people have,
already don't have a lot.
yeah, it's heartbreaking, it really is. So anyway, that's what's going on in Guanacaste. Liberia airport has been shut down, so that's closed down today, the 15th of November. Yep, so, and hopefully they'll be back open tomorrow. But yeah, there's a lot of road closures right now. There's been landslides, that kind of thing too. In the Central Valley, like Parazeladon, and you know, like up those. Yes, so it's really it's not really a great time if you're here in Costa Rica on holiday to be kind of traveling around on the roads, and it sucks, I realize that, but honestly, safety first always, right? I mean, they got crews out right now. There's been landslides and that, and they got crews out right now trying to get these landslides and that. I mean, they're risking their lives basically, you know, to get these roads cleared up for people so that they can get by and pass by, right?
I personally experienced it really, but the same thing was happening in Thailand, like northern Thailand.
Yeah.
Floods and landslides, and people were getting killed. And
well, so 7 people were killed in Phuket with a landslide.
Chiang Mai
got.
It's just a mess.
Yeah, it was terrible what happened in Chiang Mai, and Chiang Rai too. They got hit, but Chiang Mai got the worst of it.
I don't think they need tourists hanging out and looking, wandering around when they're trying to clean up the mess and clean up mud, and it's a disaster.
And some elephants died too. Like elephants died in that as well. They drowned. Like it was bad. But anyway, guys. So there's a little update. That's what's going on. So we're just busy right now trying to get everything ready. We've closed down the casitas, just because we didn't really want anybody here right now until we get everything squared up and that, and like, of course, this weather didn't help neither, right? No, so.
I mean, you get the experience through Costa Rica.
Yeah. This is the best time if you're looking for property. If you're looking to buy property in Costa Rica, I swear to God, the best time to come is in rainy season. I swear to God. The reason being is because then you can see, like, if there's any issues with flooding.
Exactly where the water goes.
Oh, exactly where the water goes. I swear to God.
What happens when it's wet?
The worst time to be looking for property is in dry season, because there's no water, there's no rain, it's dry, you know what I mean? And you can't see.
Or make sure you keep it well in mind when you're looking for property.
Yes, always. That's why we bought.
Serious rain here.
That's why we bought up here. We bought a higher elevation. We didn't want to be at sea level just because of that reason alone.
We looked at a couple of properties, and they were but even the agents that we were with at the time, we were looking at them. They warned us and said this will need to be filled. This will need to be filled. This will need to be. You have a lot of properties. You have to actually fill them.
Yep.
Or you're gonna get flooded.
Yep.
Guaranteed.
Yep. So and also tsunamis. Remember that one architect? What did he say to us?
Yeah.
What did he say?
Why?
No, he said he couldn't understand my gringos. He said
foreigners want to build on the beach.
no. He said but at sea level,
Yeah.
close to the beaches.
Ocean, yeah.
But what did he say?
It's tsunamis.
Yeah. So he said that. He said I don't. He said I just don't understand why the people move here and they want to build close to the beaches and that down at sea level.
It's not real common, but
It can happen.
yeah, well, we're an it's an earthquake-prone country. Number
Yep.
one. Number two is there's tsunami warning signs and lots of, like, you go to Quake.
They're here too in summer.
How to get up and out, and they're there. The signs are there for a reason. They're not there for fun.
Yeah, I know.
Because it's a really good possibility.
Yeah.
We don't get hurricanes, So we actually don't get that many terrible tropical storms. We get storms all the time, and that, but that's one disaster: earthquakes and tsunamis.
Yeah. Yeah.
One quite often can lead to the other. So.
Yep, that's right.
Yeah.
So
they take it serious.
but this is all things you have to think about if you come into Costa Rica and you're looking at buying property. I mean, even on mountains, don't get me wrong. I mean, even on mountains, you can get landslides. You know what I mean? Like, you know, so, you know, but this is all things you got to take into consideration, you know, when you're looking at buying property here and land and building especially, you know, so you gotta really do your due diligence, you know, so anyway, so this is what's going on right now in Costa Rica, and we are, just like I said, hey? Yeah, so anyway, so that's it. That's the video for today. I thought, well, we'll do a little update what's going on. We are planning to do some more traveling in 2025. We're heading back to...
Where are we going?
You know, well, we're not sure which country yet, but we're gonna head out on an aeroplane again, so we're gonna do some more traveling. So we're looking forward to that. But anyway, we're gonna wrap this one up, guys, and we will see you in the next one. So, Pura Vida from Costa Rica.
Pura Vida.